Hey guys, a little rant today on an experience I had. Golf course that I play quite frequently is just playing musical chairs with their staff, and it really sucks. The ownership / management company in place is just producing this terrible workplace culture, and it's really hurting this club. Of course, in the short term, they're raking money in and profiting, but people are shuffling around. Members aren't very happy. Golf course conditions aren't very good. The experience has gone downhill, and a couple good friends of mine are getting shuffled around, getting overseen, and getting asked to leave, that sort of thing. So really sucks, but here's my quick rant, my 2 cents on that kind of management structure and how much it sucks.
This is the Golf Essentials Podcast with Casey Borg.
So played some golf this afternoon with a good friend of mine. He's a golf professional, and the club that he's at basically has restructured their program, and they're basically playing musical chairs and have been playing musical chairs with their staff for months. And this is a golf course management and ownership company that I'm not going to name, but it's really upsetting to me when groups come into facilities and they basically treat their employees like shit. They underpay them and they cut costs everywhere. And at the same time, they're wondering why their staff is quitting on them, why the culture is sour, why they can't get proper service levels out of their teams, and the grade of performance when it comes to sort of day-to-day operations, interactions with members, and marketing new memberships altogether slowly deteriorates. And it's really, really upsetting because number one, the membership suffers, the experience suffers, and it really is like a frog in a frying pan circumstance where you don't necessarily realize it's happening. And, new ownership comes in and they're siphoning off money. So they're lining their pockets. They're not spending money in the club. They're not investing in what the number one asset that they should be investing in, which is their employees. So I strongly believe that an organization that's going to win organizes their priorities as follows. Number one are their employees. Number two is the customer. And number three is the ownership stake, I guess I'll say. So companies get this completely flip-flopped, right? Number one is how much money can we pull out of this investment? Number two is treating the customer as best we can, but not at the expense of our profit margins. And number three is treating our employees just well enough to keep them around, walking that fine line where you're paying them as little as possible, you're cutting everything, and you're making them do more with less, yet you're expecting to get those results. And it's just such a short-term mindset. It's absolutely short-term, raking your staff over the coals to win cash in the short term at the expense of the long term. When the culture goes sour, no longer are employees having those conversations that really, really matter with members and with people who are in the area, with people who are asking them where they work or how they like it and how's the golf course. That the answer to that question goes from, man, it's a beautiful golf course. I work with some awesome people. I love my job. I get to do this and this and this. The answer to that question turns from that to, yeah, it's okay. Golf course is pretty good, but I'm really looking for something else. It's really not going to be my end game, And so anybody that is thinking about, considering joining a club, that stuff matters. And it's just really upsetting. to see it happen at a great golf course right in my area. Play there quite a bit, and I've just seen over the last year or so, golf course conditions aren't quite what they used to be. Staff has changed over 100 times. New people coming in, not promoting from within. So people that are doing good stuff are either staying put or getting asked to leave, while they're bringing in people from other facilities to take leadership roles and basically clean house and piss everybody off and turn the profit margin, right? So I think it's complete crap. I think it's a real terrible way to run a company, whether you're a golf course or not, whether you're managing the golf course or not. It's just there's a real big stigma with golf management companies that, the minute they show up, they're going to start siphoning off money and they're going to start firing all the staff. And it sucks because this particular company and this facility is totally contributing to that. And they run a few different facilities around my area, and it's just lousy. That's my rant. I hope you welcome your comments, and if you're seeing it happen at your club, I really feel sorry. If you're working at a club that's like that, I highly urge you to just get out. It's all about who you're working with and who you're working for. The only ones that stick around are the ones that are willing to do more for less and, aren't really looking for the next thing. And so those are the kinds of employees that these companies end up with, because the good ones all leave. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, I'm all about bringing value, so shoot me all of the questions that you have. cbork@pga.com. If you like the stuff, be sure to share it and subscribe on whatever channels you're watching it on. Apple Podcasts, Google Casts, any of those channels. You should be able to subscribe easily so you get every episode. Thanks, guys.